Hello and welcome to another update video about Aave. So on the Aave chart, this structure is basically still valid. So that means the white wave count, which is the bullish count, still a possibility here. It's still valid. It's not dead, but I don't believe it yet. Okay, I don't believe it really. There is still a significant risk of another low here in the low $30 region. As I said before, we had a brief break below the 78.6 retracement that was here on the 18th of August. And then price recovered quite quickly, however, didn't rally in an impulse. I mean, it looks like a diagonal, and that's probably the more valid way of doing it is this, and counting this as a wave one, and then from a bullish point of view, yeah, this an A wave, this a B wave, this a C wave. Now, again, I don't necessarily believe this wave count, but it's just not that. So it would really need to give us a bit of a surprise there to the upside, especially given Bitcoin's structure. And Bitcoin isn't really likely to rally from where it currently is. Yeah, it can always go up in a corrective fashion. But at the moment, yeah, it would need to surprise really. It would need to break out of this descending broadening wedge, and it would need to do it now. I mean, it's sitting on support now, sitting at support here at the $53.50 level. This is 78.6 FIB level again. And well, you know, it really, so what level does it really need to hold? I mean, 53.50 is support, but to keep this scenario alive, the white wave count here, a potential bullish breakout count. And again, I find it quite low probability at this stage, but it would need to hold $51.50. So below $51.50, for me, it's going to be confirmed that we are heading down lower into the low $30 region. Now, not in one go, you know, not in a straight line. It will be an up and down, but this seems very, very likely. Because, you know, there's no change from here, how this looks to how this looked, It's just very corrective to the upside, yeah? But it's moving in a descending, broadening wedge. These patterns often do break to the upside, okay? So, again, it would need to surprise. We need to keep an open mind, but this is not a high probability setup to the upside. Just something that I point out because it's still valid and is one of the coins that has avoided so far to make a new bear market low below the June lows. And over recent months, I've highlighted this one and GMX, I think, as probably the best one, or the ones that have a decent chance to hold. Aave is holding, GMX didn't hold, but most other coins actually made completely new lows. Well, with the exception of QNT. QNT is just not doing anything at the moment. But yeah, so ultimately, to give us a larger wave one to the upside here, yeah, and first of all a third wave in that wave one, we need to see price turn around before it breaks below $51.50, and yeah, it should really turn around ideally tomorrow. I mean, you know, it's not gonna do much today. Tomorrow is typically also a slow day. Towards the end of tomorrow we could see a bit of action, but with this analysis you know what to watch out for. And there's two levels I watch for. $51.50, price below that level, again, will send it down most likely into the low $30 region. Whereas a break to the upside of the descending price channel could send it higher in a third wave. And just to calculate a rough target for the third wave, so you can calculate your reward and risk if it works. So, I mean, I can really only base it on the current low, but the 1.618 extension level would take it to $67 at least. Yeah, this is the minimum it would need to do. So it's $67 potentially here in a third wave versus a drop to $51.50. Again, it can always go a little lower, but we talk about a sustained break here. And invalidation point for a bullish scenario is at $50. That's my update about Aave. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.